Hi, I'm Anthony.
I'm Madison.
All right, welcome to the CAPS office. Before we go any farther, I have to discuss confidentiality first. Everything that we say in this room will stay confidential, only if I believe that you're going to hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's
Okay. What brings you in?
Well, I am a freshman this year in college. I just moved down here. I'm originally from Winston-Salem, which is about 2 hours away, so I don't really know anyone down here.
Okay.
And I'm struggling to like get out and meet new people. On top of that, I've come to terms with myself that I am a homosexual. And I'm struggling to like tell my parents about that and my friends. I found someone who I'm actually really compatible with, and things are going great with her.
On campus?
On campus.
Okay.
So I have got out and met her, but no one else. So there's not really anyone for me to talk to about that with, and I don't know how my parents will take that.
Okay. Have you told anyone else?
I have a friend in New York. I've met her once and I've told her about it, but we haven't talked on the phone about it or anything, just over text.
Okay, all right. So you're going through a hard time. So first, I just want to get a little bit more information.
Okay.
So you said you're a freshman,
I'm a
and
freshman.
do you live on campus?
Yeah, I stay in Cypress Hall.
Okay, all right. What's your major?
I'm actually an art major.
Okay, right. So despite your significant other, have you made any friends on campus?
I've met a few people in my art classes. We get along really great because, you know, we're in the same major. We get together and work on projects. And we talk here and there, text back and forth and stuff, hang out pretty much every night.
So do any of them know that you're gay?
I don't think so. I don't think I've told them. I'm kind of afraid to tell them, just because, you know, I'm dealing with my parents and stuff. I don't know how they'll react, so I don't know how my friends will react. It kind of made me anxious to tell anyone.
Okay, yeah. So you're worried about your parents' reaction as well?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a really big concern. I understand. So it sounds like you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, you said that you were having trouble adjusting to school. I know you've made a couple friends. You have a girlfriend, but what else is the struggle there with adjusting?
Mostly because I've never lived away from home. I've always been with my parents and my older sister. So coming down here, being 2 hours away was completely different, completely new. Trying to like get out and find friends on my own, because when I was in school, my friends were like basically my gateway to other friends. So we all kind of connected and made groups of friends. So being out here trying to find like my own friends and my own group and where I belong has just been really difficult.
Yeah, I understand. But I think you've done quite well so far on the social part.
Yeah.
How about your classes?
Classes are going okay. You know, we've only been in school for about a month, so overall, I think I've been doing pretty good. I'm getting along with my professors. I really like most of them.
Okay.
But yeah, some of them just kind of I don't really mesh with.
Oh no?
No.
What's the dilemma there, do you think?
I think it's just the way they teach, because you know, college is a lot different from being in high school.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's a lot. You have to take things in your own time and do your work and make sure you get those deadlines.
So I totally understand. It can be hard adjusting to a new place. If you don't mind me asking, when did you know that you were gay? Was it before you came here, or was it after you came here?
Well, growing up, I had never questioned my sexuality, mostly because I came from a Southern family, so it was kind of like, you know, we were always supposed to be with husband and wife type situation. So I never really even questioned my sexuality until I was at college away on my own, being with a whole different set of group of people from all around, you know.
Yeah.
So that was really different.
Yeah, it can be very diverse. So when did you meet your girlfriend?
We met about 2 weeks after school started. We actually met at a party. She was with a group of her friends, and I was there alone, so she kind of came up to me and like took me in, and we kind of hung out at the party the first night.
Okay, that's really nice, yeah. So from what I'm getting is, it's just a lot of things are changing. You know, it's
a lot.
New chapter in your life, and just a lot is happening at once. I totally understand how you feel. You know, this is the South. A lot of people are still very traditional.
Yeah.
So I understand that you've just kind of found a part of yourself, and this is your first relationship. Is this your girlfriend's first relationship as well?
I don't think so. I think where she's from, you know, she was always comfortable with telling her parents, and her friends know.
Mm-hmm.
So the one thing that I'm mostly worried about is like getting her to understand that my parents don't know. She obviously right now she's under the impression that they do know, but she's been asking me about like meeting them and like getting to know them.
And what have you been saying?
I've just been telling her that I want to take things slow. You know, we've only been together for a couple weeks, so we've talked about it a couple times, but I still haven't told my parents. So I'm trying to figure that out, and then it's just stressful with having to deal with telling my parents and then her wanting to meet them so soon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just figured this out about myself, so
Yeah.
it's all a lot.
So I know you're unsure of your parents' reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that you'll tell them anytime soon?
Anytime soon, I'm not sure. My mom's always been someone that I could talk to,
Mm-hmm.
but this is just one of those things where I know if I tell her, she'll probably go tell my dad.
Yeah.
And my dad's more the side of the family that's, you know, grew up in the South. My mom, not so much. She has family up north.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom's more accepting than my dad. And also, like, I feel like if I were to tell my mom, she would tell my grandparents, and my grandparents are really old-fashioned, so...
Yeah. So there's a lot of pressure there.
Yeah.
So in the beginning of the session, I think you said that you hadn't told anybody but your girlfriend, obviously, and your one friend in New York.
Yeah, so I haven't told anyone except for them, but I came here just to talk to someone about it. It's been really stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Another reason I came was because my mom wanted me to come talk to someone about adjusting to school because she known I had a hard time, and she figured I would before I even came. So she kind of suggested it before I even came to school to, you know, get out there and talk to someone about, you know, meeting new people and adjusting. But I just thought that coming to you and talking to you about college and, you know, family life would be a good opportunity to, like, kind of get some of the stress off.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, in here, everything's confidential. No one will know, so yeah, definitely. So let me clarify, just to make sure I have all this information. So you're new here, new college student, freshman, you live on campus, you're an art major, you just discovered your sexuality, you have a girlfriend, you made a couple friends on campus, struggle communicating with some of your professors, and you're really worried about telling your parents about your relationship with your girlfriend. Yeah. So out of all of that, I know it's a stressful time, you know, stressful time in your life. What is the biggest concern for you?
I think the biggest concern is not being able to tell my parents right now and not having the confidence to tell my parents about what's going on with my sexuality. And that and having to deal with my girlfriend wanting to meet them, you know, and having to worry about how she feels.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I understand it's very stressful, and it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to process, and you don't know how exactly you're gonna, you know, go about these situations.
Yeah.
Okay.